Hi everybody, I recently got an email from a client who had recently purchased a corset and some garter straps for suspenders as an accessory. And the client thought that when you buy them together, the garters would actually be attached, like sewn onto the corset, but these actually are just an add-on accessory that come in a little separate baggie. So this is going to be an extremely short video to show you how to attach the garter straps to the corset itself, because they're meant to be interchangeable. So when you open up the corset here, you will see the garter tabs at the bottom, and the inside of the corset is black here, but hopefully you can see this. So they're sewn up so that if you're not using it with garter straps, it's up and out of the way and it's not going to show out from underneath the corset. But when you need them, you can just pull them down like so. And what you want to do is, actually I'm going to flip this around, because this is the outside of the garter strap. You'll know that because the metal attachment is showing here and the metal attachment is showing there. So this is actually kind of inside out. So you want this to be facing the outside and this side to be facing your skin. So the outside of this should be facing the outside of your corset. And you want to grab one of those little garter tabs like this, and if you've ever used a bra with interchangeable straps, it's the same premise. You just take this slit in the metal and put it through, and that's literally it. And if you need to adjust the length of the straps, you can just flip this latch up and pull it down to lengthen it, or you can pull it up to shorten it. And you're able to do this while you're wearing the corset, but it might be a little bit tricky to pull out those garter tabs from underneath if the bottom edge is fitting flush with your hips. So I think it's a little bit easier to do this before you put on the corset. And again, just make sure that all the outside of the garter straps are matched with the outside of the corset. So you'll know that is always the same way. The open end of the clip is on the right side. And just feel for your next garter tab and attach the strap like that. Now, we used to sell the garter straps in sets of 4 and also sets of 6, because the old version of the slim silhouette corsets only had 4 garter tabs in them, and the hourglass corsets had 6. And the hourglass corsets are way more popular than the slim silhouette ones. So now we've just started selling them in sets of 6 exclusively. So if you happen to have a corset of our brand or of another brand that only has 4 garter tabs, you're still going to get 6 garter straps if you're ordering from my shop, but you can use those extra 2 as backup if you need to. Now, if you have a corset that has 6 garter tabs, but you only have 4 garters because you bought it from a different brand, or you lost a couple or whatnot, what I might suggest, and it might be a little bit easier to show from the inside here, do the first and the third on each side, and you skip the side seam. So there we go. Or if you notice that as you're going throughout your day, when you're sitting down or stooping or whatnot, the back garters tend to snap and like detach from your stockings. What you might be more comfortable with is to use the first and the second garter tabs instead. So you would attach it to the tabs that are closest to the bust and on the side seam, and then you would just ignore these ones that are closest to the grommets in the back. So there are dozens of videos on YouTube that show you how to attach your garters to your stockings or your tights, but I didn't see any videos specifically showing how to attach the top of your garter straps or your suspenders to the corset. So that's the purpose of this video. If you would like to learn how to attach your garters to your stockings, there's a good video from the Lingerie Addict right here on YouTube. So I will link it up in the cards or down in the description below. And another person who's really fast at this is the Nylon Swish on Instagram. And she can attach her garter belts to her stockings, even the ones with like 12 or 14 garters, and she can do it under a minute, and she's very good at demonstrating it. So I'll link her Instagram page in the description down below as well. So this concludes how to attach your suspenders or your garter straps to the garter tabs at the bottom of your corset. If you have any other questions about this or about any other type of beginner question, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.